This is Jeopardy! Let's meet today's contestants. Player 1, Player 2, Player 3. And now, here is the host of Jeopardy, Alex Trebek.
Thanks, Johnny. Welcome to Jeopardy, everyone. Let's take you right now into the Jeopardy round. And we have one daily double awaiting you in these categories: 21st century history, unofficial state nicknames, Word Up, the Summer Olympics, fictional characters, and the Animal Kingdom. Player 1, where do we start? In 2001, she became the First Lady to win elective office, becoming a senator from New York. Player 1, use the Wii remote or press the corresponding direction on the plus control pad. Good. Player 1, back. This 2005 hurricane was the costliest natural disaster in U.S. history. Let's hear it, Player 1. You got it. Player 1, you pick. Benedict XVI succeeded this pope as head of the Roman Catholic Church in 2005. Yes, Player 1. That's correct. Choose again, Player 1. This cabinet-level department, established in 2002, includes FEMA, the Coast Guard, and Customs. Okay, Player 1. Hey, you're right. You again, Player 1. In 2004, 7 countries that were once Soviet allies were admitted as new members of this military alliance. Let's hear it, Player 1. That is correct. Please pick again, Player 1. Seward's Icebox. It's Player 2. Good for you. We return to the Switzerland of America and the highest state. Yes, Player 1. That is correct. Select again. Answer, it's the Daily Double. And you have the lead. Please enter your wager. All right, here's your clue. The birthplace of 8 presidents. That puts you even further ahead. You get to pick again, Player 1. And here's Kelly.
Though it's called the Star-Spangled Banner State, this is its flag.
Player 2.
Yeah!
Yes. Player 2. The coal state and the birth state of the nation. Okay, Player 1. Right you are. Player 1, back to you. Change your attitude, or rather one letter in attitude, to get this word meaning height. Yes, Player 3. Correct. You again, Player 3. It's what we call a word that has the same meaning as another word. Player 1. That's it. We return to you, Player 1. This word can mean a hole or any hollow place, especially in a tooth. It's Player 1. Correct. You get to pick again. It's one of the bones of the forearm, or a line from the center of a circle to the circumference. Let's hear it, player 3. Yep. Player 3. From the Latin for kidnapper, it means to take someone else's ideas or writings and pass them off as your own. Okay, player 2. Yeah, good. Player 2, back to you for our next selection. Let's go over to Kelly.
Japan scored one of the biggest upsets in Olympic history in 2008, beating the U.S. to win the gold medal in this sport.
It's player 1. Right. Choose again, player 1. A platypus was one of the mascots of the 2000 games held in this city. Let's hear it, player 2. Right. Player 2. Pick again. Different strokes. In 2008, Rebecca Soni won Olympic gold in 200-meter breaststroke. Natalie Coughlin in 100-meter this. Player 2. That's correct. Please pick again. Player 2. The 1972 games at this German city were the scene of terrorism and tragedy. Okay, player 1. That's right. Way to go. Select again. Jin Young Lee and Jinmun Park were members of this country's 2008 gold medal winning baseball team. Yes, player 3. You are correct. Player 3, back to you for our next selection. In The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, Lucy gets into an old wardrobe and discovers this magical land. Okay, player 2. Yes. You get to pick again, player 2. Snip, Snap, and Snurr, who star in a series of books, are brothers from this Scandinavian country. Let's hear it, player 3. Good. You again, player 3. In the Grimm tale, The 12 Dancing Princesses, 12 sisters dance so much that they wear out these every night. It's player 3. Right. Please pick again. This orphan befriends a goatherd named Peter when she's sent to live with her grandfather in the Swiss Alps. Player 2. That is correct. We return to you, player 2. She's the title heroine of Green Gables in a classic 1908 book. Yes, player 1. That's correct. Player 1, back to you. These animals of the order Chiroptera are the only mammals that can truly fly. Okay, player 2. Right. Select again. This feisty Thai fish blows sticky bubbles to make a nest, then puts the eggs in its mouth and blows them in the nest. Let's hear it, player 3. That is correct. Player 3. Muskrats and wood rats belong to this order of mammals. It's player 3. Yes. Player 3. Pick again. Let's get Kelly's assistance on this clue.
If you see one of these under the sea, look but don't touch. The spines can be poisonous.
Player 2. You got it. And here's the $1,000 clue. Fruit and lizards, yum, are favorite foods of the coati, also known by this longer name. Yes, player 2. Yes. The selection will be yours, player 3, when we return from this break. Let's see what happens in Double Jeopardy with these categories awaiting the players. Latin American history, flora, biosphere, martial arts, number please, and football. Player 3 gets to make the first selection once again. This time, we're moving into the Double Jeopardy round. In 1565, Portuguese knight Estácio de Sá founded this Brazilian city on Guanabara Bay. Okay, player 1. Good. Choose again, player 1. By the 7th century, this civilization's city of Tikal in the Yucatan had a population of tens of thousands. Yes, player 1. Good. You again, player 1. In 1541, Pedro de Valdivia, a soldier of this Inca conqueror, founded the city of Santiago in Chile. Let's hear it, player 1. Yes. Player 1. In 1957, this physician and patron of voodoo was elected president of Haiti, which he ruled with an iron fist for 14 years. It's player 1. That's it. Player 1. In December of 1980, a junta appointed José Napoleón Duarte president of this small Central American country. Player 2. Right. Player 2. Pick again. In the wild in Mexico, this Christmas plant, Euphorbia pulcherrima, may grow to a height of 15 feet. It's player 3. That's correct. Player 3. The ponderosa is one of the most widely distributed American species of this conifer. Let's hear it, player 2. Correct. Please pick again, player 2. Aethusa sinapium is known as poison or fool's this herb. Don't put it on your potatoes. Yes, player 2. That's right. Way to go. You get to pick again, player 2. All right, here with the clue is Kelly.
The moss seen here, also called vegetable horsehair, is best known by this national name.
Okay, player 3. Right. Choose again. Player 3. A variety of this state tree of Mississippi is the cucumber tree, which gets its name from the shape of its fruits. Player 1. Correct. We return to you, Player 1. Samuel Eliot Morison won a Pulitzer for Admiral of the Ocean Sea, about this man who died in 1506. Let's hear it, Player 2. You are correct. Select again. As he is the subject of 1918 and 1939 Pulitzer Prize winners, perhaps the books should be read with bifocals. It's Player 1. Good. Please pick again, Player 1. Mockingbird is a portrait of this Southern writer. Okay, Player 1. Hey, you're right. You get to pick again, Player 1. Queen of Fashion is subtitled, What She Wore to the Revolution. Yes, Player 2. Good for you. Player 2, you... Answer. The first of the daily doubles. You're in second now, but with an opportunity to catch up a bit. Give us a wager, Player 2. The clue. In a bit of table turning, Poison Pen is an unauthorized bio of this woman, who wrote a bio of Nancy Reagan. You've moved up to first place. Choose again, Player 2. In the West, the ninja combat weapons known as shuriken are called throwing these. Player 1. Yeah! Yep. You again, Player 1. In karate, a hiji is a strike with this body part. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Know what I mean? Yes, Player 3. Right you are. Player 3, back to you. The folding Filipino fighting knife called a balisong is also known by this insect name. Okay, Player 3. Right. Player 3, back to you. Answer. The second daily double. Player 3. You're in last place, but here's an opportunity to catch up. How much are you going to wager, Player 3? Answer this. Krav Maga is the official self-defense system of this Mideast country's defense forces. That is correct. Select again. A bokken and a shinai are two types of swords used in this Japanese martial art, whose name means Way of the Sword. Let's hear it, Player 1. Hey, you're right. Player 1, pick again. It precedes minutes in the title of a popular Sunday night TV news program. Player 3. Good. We return to you. Highest number you can throw with just one standard die. It's Player 1. Good for you. Choose again, Player 1. Kelly?
In target archery, an arrow that hits the outer white ring is worth 1 point. The inner blue scores 6, and a shot in the center yellow scores this many.
Yes, player 1. You are correct. Player 1, back to you. Of 80, 800, or 1800, the approximate length in miles of the Trans-Alaska Pipeline. It's player 1. Correct. Please pick again, player 1. Barack Obama is officially listed as this number U.S. President. Player 2. Yep. We return to you, player 2. This cup representing Canadian football supremacy was donated by the descendant of a tea namesake. Let's hear it, player 1. Correct. Player 1. He caught the catch on January 10th, 1982. Okay, player 1. That's correct. You get to pick again. This Cowboys wide receiver of the 1990s entered the Pro Football Hall of Fame in 2007. Yes, player 1. Good. Player 1, back to you. Let's go to the Clue Crew for this next clue.
In this type of trick play, the quarterback hands off to a running back, who hands off to a tight end going in the opposite direction.
It's player 1. That is correct. And the last clue for $2,000. To see this NFL team's home games at FedEx Field, take a shuttle bus from the Landover Metro stop. Player 2. That's right. Way to go. All three of you will participate in Final Jeopardy right after this. Time to get ready for Final Jeopardy. And today the category is this: musical history. What are you going to wager? Each direction on the plus control pad represents a different response. Press a direction to select an answer. The Final Jeopardy clue is, it's the nursery rhyme that inspired the title of a famous musical based on a 1913 George Bernard Shaw work. What did you say? How much do you add to your total with that correct response? And your response? And that correct response will add... What did you put as your response? With that correct response, you will gain
Yeah!
Congratulations, Player 1. You are our new champion. So long.